Hi, everybody. I am live for the second week in a row, but I thought I would go live at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time because I think more of you could probably catch in and catch me, log in and catch me. So I tried to do it. Just last week, I had somebody tell me that the orientation didn't fill their screen. I just tried to do that. I tried to make it my screen. So here I am. And I'm just waiting for people to pop on. It's letting people know that I am live. We'll see if anybody checks in. Last week it took a few minutes to get people on, but I don't want to just stand here and do the old, just waiting for people to get on. So I thought I would come on today and just do a studio check-in. And I'm wondering if I want to do it every Monday. And I want to do it very organically and very just, oh, it's 1 o'clock, time to check in, just like phoning a friend. So hi, there's 2 of you in here now. So in the chat, let me know if there's any questions you want me to cover. But for now, I'm going to tell you what's going on in the studio. Does that work? Okay. So it's Monday, November 10th. Tomorrow is Remembrance Day. Happy Remembrance Day. And I am in the studio. So we've got, hi, Dana, Vesna. Hello, Vesna, Pavana. Hi, guys. Thanks for joining me in the studio. We're just doing a studio hangout. I want to be able to come on here and make it less stressful for me. So I would like to just turn the camera on and you get what you get. Today I actually put on some lipstick. So we've got Pavana. Oh, you're from Northern Indiana, Cleveland, Ohio. I know Vesna's from Hamilton. So that's great. Hi, everybody. Welcome as you're coming in. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up and a like because that helps the video get pushed out, which is awesome. So I'm in the studio today. I just did this large canvas. So I thought I would talk a little bit about reference photos. So if you do I know stray kids? I don't know stray kids. I thought I would talk a little bit about reference photos today. As well as tell you what's happening this week. My square foot show is this week and it's going to be fantastic. Oh, thanks for the thumbs up. That's from great. Hi, Richmond, Indiana. Oh, a couple of people from Indiana. Cleveland, Ohio, Northern Indiana. That's wonderful. So I went on a hike. You may have seen the video. To let me know if you saw the video of my family hike. My family fall hike, which allowed me to take 1 million photos. My kids were like, Mom, you're lagging behind. So I took 1 million photos on my phone, and sometimes I have to go through and clean my phone out of all the duplicates and all the ones that are so similar to each other. But what I do, I don't know about what you do, but what I do is then I go when it's time to just chill, sit on my couch and watch TV with my husband or something. Oh, Deborah, you took some screenshots. Smart. Is I go in and I build a Dropbox for myself. I'll crop or I'll find the image that I want in it. And I did the same thing with the videos that I shot. I would watch them and I would stop them where there's probably a very fancier way of doing this than the way I'm doing it. But I would screenshot and then crop that and add that to the Dropbox. So then I sent my entire Dropbox link because pictures can be huge and I didn't want to just keep emailing them. And don't forget to continue with the thumbs up. Thank you for all those likes. And I went through the video. So this is an image that I screenshotted from my video. And then I sent the Dropbox link to my printer and he very generously printed them out on extra canvas that he has. He's got these small rolls of canvas that he can't do anything with. So he just kind of lined them all up and printed them out for me. And then I will cut them out and I'll use them as reference. So today I used them as reference for this very large, I think it's 48 by maybe 72. I'm not sure, it might be 60. So, hey, Dragon Lady. I look like your teacher, Erin. Oh, that's nice. Thank you. Well, I hope she looks nice. Yeah. Hi, Dragon Lady. I'm glad I did make, oh, you, so glad that you made it. Yeah, reading and talking and all that stuff at the same time. So that's what I've been doing in the studio today. This morning, however, I did work on an abstract. And then I worked on a video for that. So this week, what you're going to have come up, what's next week? Okay, Thursday, I think I'm going to have an abstract video for you on Thursday. Today, I thought I would go live, and I think I'm going live on Wednesday, I think around the same time, but with Square Foot Show. Okay, so on Wednesday, if I'm going live, I'll put up a little post in the community tab and talking to artists about the Square Foot Show, which is coming up. So let me do that. I'm going to show you. Maybe I'll turn the camera around. Let's see if I can do it. AI doesn't have to replace artists. It can help. You use ChatGPT for reference images. Interesting from your description. So, okay, I've turned my camera around and I'm going to show you my wall. So let's take a little art tour. How many of you have seen the video from today from the art show that we did at Crown and Press? And for our fall show there. So what I'm showing you here is the 12 by 12s that are going to be available on Thursday night that you guys helped me name last week. Oh, thank you, Deborah. Yeah, the artists are just great. So you guys helped me name these last week, about 7 of them. I had 7 that I didn't have any names for. And if you caught the last live, I came on and you guys helped me name them, which I think is a brilliant thing to do for me. It was really very, very helpful. So I have no idea what the names are. I'd have to take them off the wall to tell you, but these are the pieces. These are the 12 by 12. This is the prize. If you have not signed up at squarefootshow.com, you will not have a chance to win this. So that is a thing that you can do. All right, so here's my 12 by 12s. These are all going to be available on Thursday at 8 o'clock. These normally sell for $350 and I'm sorry, $600, but they're going to be on sale at the show for $300. So that's 300 US, 350 Canadian. So that's Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at squarefootshow.com. Okay, so there's 20 of you in here, only 7 likes. So if you guys could hit that like button, I would really appreciate it. Thank you. That's number 8. So if you have any questions, you adore my cows. I know. So there's 2 of them. 2 of them are going to be available on Friday night or on Thursday night. Where are my chair paintings? Where are my chair paintings? They're up here. These are the little guys. This is the little one. And here's another one. So, okay, if you have any questions, let's take the next few minutes to do some question and answer. So I'm in the studio. It's a Monday. I'm getting kind of loosened up for the week. I'm seeing what I need to do. I'm taking inventory of what has to happen, social media that I have to do, paintings that I need to get started, all of that. Love the little gems. Thank you. But if you have any questions, let me know. So Vesna asked, do you ever just close your eyes and pull out a random reference photo to paint? Fun. That would be fun. That would be a fun challenge. Actually, I think square foot paintings actually happen a lot like that, where I'll open the drawer and just scramble out, pull out a bunch and see what happens and get spurred on for painting 12 by 12s. Oh, thank you, Deborah. You're letting them know. Go up to the 3 dots at the top of the screen to hit the light button. Can you get Hippie Soul? Can you get the colorful chair? Yes, you can. I believe I might be putting this in a frame. Do you want it in a frame or do you want it just the way it is? Because I will do that. And then I'm gonna have to ship it to you and stuff like that. So Hippie Soul, you're gonna have to email me at veenstra@juliaveenstra.com, okay? The way it is, perfect. Email me at veenstra@juliaveenstra.com and we will make the deal happen, okay? And then I will wrap it up and ship it to you. Where are you? You're her Hippie Soul. I would love to know where this is going. That's fun. Sale of the day, first sale of the day. So, and again, actually, if you like anything you see, things are available for sale. The Square Foot Show ones, though, I can't sell you those off the wall right now. They have to go, they're all been submitted and ready to go for Thursday night. Richmond, Indiana. Okay, so we're gonna have to, I'm gonna have to put a little package together and ship that to you. And hopefully you don't get dinged with a tariff. And I'm just saying that because sometimes artists up here in Canada who are shipping to the States, some of the art is getting dinged on your end by tariffs that the US government is putting on. Shouldn't be much because it's under $200, but I think I have the right code because original art should be tariff free. And so I always want to clarify so that nothing is a surprise. Great, wonderful. YouTube police said hi. I'm not sure who they are. Yeah, Deborah, it's a hard one. It's a hard one, but you know what, we're gonna manage because everybody needs some art, and artists are a real, they say a lot. They bring peace, they bring joy at a time that can be really iffy. And right now things can be really iffy, and buying art isn't the top priority for a lot of people. Watching from England. Hi, Robin. Robin. Okay, I'm not sure who. I'm removing that person. Put user in timeout. Timeout. 24 hours. Okay, I put him in timeout, that YouTube police person. I'm not sure. And I'm feeling very proud of myself. I figured that out. I just did it, Dragon Lady. I just deleted him. So I figured out how to do it. You just have to look at me real close while I'm reading. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so let me show you. What I've done is decided, not like Vesna asked, like, did I just grab? But I have rolls of these reference photos now on, look at what he did for me. All of these photos, and some of them are doubled up. All of these photos, all of these photos, all of these photos to cut up and use. And then I will decide what I want and what grabbed me. So I had brought in this big canvas and lived with it for a few days. So I wanted to kind of get used to the big shape and what I wanted to do. So then I chose, this is my reference photo. and it'll be adapted for the canvas. Now, I think the photo skewed it a bit, like the camera skewed it a bit, and the perspective is a little strong. So I will straighten up those trees. Hi, Potato Dits. I'm having a great day. How about you? So what I did was I used chalkboard chalk, and I drew on the canvas, and then I used an alizarin crimson hue by Golden, and I thinned it out and I inked it in. So what you're seeing there is the prep for my painting. The next thing that'll happen, and it'll probably happen tomorrow because we're already at 1:17, and I have a dinner date with my grandson tonight at 5. So I may not get my palette all ready and start, but that is 4 hours. So I'm amazed at how much I can get done in 4 hours. But that is my next thing I need to do. I tried your chalk transfer. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, so you drew something and then you put chalk on the back of it and traced it? Is that what you did? That's good. That's good. Okay, I've also been working on some abstracts. So there's one that I worked on. And on Thursday, like I said, I just finished a video that I think is the one that's gonna go out on Thursday. And you have to give me grace for that one because I just kind of coffered it together. I filmed a bit, hot mess stuff, and then put it together, but I think it came out pretty good. So I was going to show you where I'm at. Should I show you or should I make you wait for the video, for the reveal? Let me know. If I get 5 people saying show us, I'll show you. Otherwise, you have to wait for the reveal on Thursday's video. Which one are we gonna do? Okay, let's do some question and answers. Oh, sneak peek, show us. Oh, that's 2. Let's do some question and answers. If you have any question. Okay, I gotta show you. All right, I'm gonna get a little bit of a workout here, but let me back it up. Now let me give you what you're gonna see when you see the video. So the video, I showed you a really wild canvas that I had done all the initial mark making on. And then I turned it over and I did some more mark making. And then I used my phone and did some editing. And then this morning I came in and worked on it. Okay, Christine, I'm gonna come back to you. That's a very good question. But then, this is what I did today. Let me get this out of your way. All right, can you see? Can you see it? It's an abstract becoming, I think it's becoming a floral. So even though I'm kind of ruining it for you and showing you not necessarily the end, but you're gonna have to watch the video to see how it started. Floral vibes for sure. Okay, where's a good place to order prints that ship in Canada and internationally? Christine, I own a company and I am just about to launch something. So all I can do is give you a tidbit. I'm just about to launch something where I will do all the printing, the shipping, and all the packaging for an artist. It's not quite ready yet. It's probably about a month or 2 away. If you can wait and write me so that I can put you on my list, I'll let you know. But it's going to be fantastic. Yeah, it is really good news. Okay, so you see the florals, floral vibes for sure. Looking forward to seeing the video. And the video, I'm going to be calling it like vulnerable artist, because abstract, I know what I'm doing when it comes to landscapes. I know what I'm doing. But abstracts, it really pushes me to know what I'm doing. Yeah, Dana, it's going to be great. And so we ship, I print and ship internationally, and I can print and ship for across Canada and into the US and all around the world, actually. Where should you write me? At Julia Veenstra, at juliaveenstra.com. Okay? Veenstra at juliaveenstra.com. Abstracts are tough. Have you used your RNF? Okay, so I have been waffling. I really would like to conquer abstracts in oil, but it takes me a bit to set them up, and they are really messy. And so I've kind of leaned on this initial stage of getting to know how to do abstracts with a medium that I know and understand. So I'm trying to actually win at composition with acrylics, but I think I'm going to go back in and do a lot of texture and all of that with oils. I think I'm going to do a mixed media. So the RF are so good and I love them, but I used up all of them and they're so expensive, and I have to just bite the bullet and buy some more. What's my biggest piece on canvas like that I've ever done? I've done some murals, but the biggest piece on canvas was a 4 foot by 8 foot. So this is a 4 foot by 6 foot. I've done 4 foot by 8 foot, and I have 2 of those canvases actually in the house. Art is gloriously messy. You are right. You are right. Okay, so I appreciate, I'm not sure, I'm not getting too many questions, and I thought that this would be something that we did on Mondays and that it would grow organically. So what do you think? Should we do it every Monday at 1 p.m.? Is it a good time? And we can check in, you can save your questions. I can answer any questions that you have and build from there. I'm working on, you want to see another abstract I'm working on? It's kind of crazy too. Great way to start the week. Yeah. Yeah, it would be great to know that you can ask me questions. Okay. So another thing I was at the artist project this year, at the beginning of the year, and I saw a lot of artists working on raw canvas. And so that would be the back of the canvas that my reference photos were being printed on, raw canvas. And the restraint that they have, because to leave the raw canvas is a skill all on its own. Oh, Robin, that's nice. But I thought I'm going to try to just stain some raw canvas and see where it goes. So, okay, can you see it? If you don't want the words, I think you just swipe them down or swipe them across so that you can see. But I'll stand back. This is just a riot of color. And I was in an orange phase last week. But do you see how I've got raw canvas up here and some staining? And then I'm getting thicker. So I think I will go in with oils on this one. And what I need to do is have it stretched so I know my parameter, right? Because I'm gonna lose a few inches off the top. I'm gonna lose a few inches off the sides. So then I need to know what I'm doing. And then I think I'm gonna go in with either modeling paste and acrylic or thick oils and build this one too. I have found that I can make a really messy middle in my abstracts and really kind of muddy, but I have to bring it back to clarity. Okay, what show do you recommend emerging artists begin with? Always seems daunting. Would love to hear. Okay, so if you are, it depends on where you are. If there are local shows in your city, I would start with that. I wouldn't necessarily try to go for a huge show in another city where you have to pay for flights and or drive hours and hours. Start with a local show, apply to that, figure out what you need. Sometimes if a local show will rent you tents and grids, it's a little bit of an expense, but it's worth trying to see if you like it before you invest. So I would say local, then go, to the next bigger city. So like here in Hamilton, there aren't too many shows. Like we don't have here in Hamilton, like, say an outdoor show in the park or that's specifically art. Art galleries have shows, but in Oakville, which is a city near us, there's Oakville Art in the park, and that is a great show for emerging artists. So you can apply and see if you get in there. My Square Foot show is a great show to apply to. It's free to apply. If you're curated in, we put your work up. Many emerging artists have been discovered at my Square Foot show. Oh, Golden Dog, Mom, did you subscribe to me or to Square Foot Show? Oh, thank you, her hippie soul. So you're in Waterloo. I remember years ago, I did a show at Waterloo. There was a huge park with a huge pool, outdoor pool. It had an outdoor show or an indoor show that I did. Can you use your acrylic gloss varnish if you mix your mediums? No, not over top. You'd have to use a varnish that worked for oils if you mix your mediums. Aw, thank you. Did you just find me on this live? So, okay. So we've gone 28 minutes. I think the check-in is good. I think I'm gonna go get myself another coffee and work for the afternoon. Leslie Hammer. Hello again. Love that I got a notification that you were live. That's really good. And Dana, yes, definitely apply to Square Foot Show. So if you're an artist and you're watching, Square Foot Show is an international online show. We started it 4 years ago. I started my 12 by 12 show many years ago. And that's another thing, a lot for the person that asked Christine, how to get into shows. A lot of galleries do a small show or a Christmas show or something that you can apply for. In Waterloo, Paula White Diamond and which is now Cultic Studios, they do a big ideas show that you can submit work to, and if you're chosen, you can get in there, and you do not have to be on their roster to be in it. Okay, so find out what local shows are. Sometimes I even recommend going to them all for the first year, like taking your time going to each show that you think you might fit in. Like at Crown and Press at my gallery, we're thinking about maybe we want to be in the Cottage Life show. Well, we are going to go there next weekend. I think it's next weekend or 2 weekends from now, and we're going to see if we're a fit, see if people would buy art or prints there. Yeah, follow up. All right, so I'm going to finish off with thanks for checking in. The Square Foot Show goes live this Thursday night. I've got 15 paintings in the show that are going for $350 Canadian. I started the Square Foot Show many years ago, 10, 12 years ago, and I always had a big lineup and I would sell out. And then COVID hit and we had to take it online. And when COVID hit and we took it online, I had 2,000 people hit the site. In the first 30 seconds, they crashed us and we sold 30 extra paintings because the platform that we didn't recognize milliseconds, and sold for some artists, 7 of the same painting, 5 of others. And that was absolutely crazy. And since then it has gone really well. People love the Square Foot Show. and they love collecting art. And I find a lot of galleries watch the Square Foot Show to find artists that they love. And this Julia Veenstra and Friends show that's happening on Thursday, I curated in all of these artists. Nobody applied for this show. This is a show that I invited all of these artists. All of these artists have sold out at Square Foot Show before, so it's going to be a very diverse, exciting show. Oh, Leslie thought of a quick question. Do you have any tricks to keep your large canvases from warping? Maybe it's because the humidity down in Florida, but I've had a few large canvases warp. I do tend to buy the very best canvases. So like if you're buying your canvases, say from Michaels, they have a level 1, level 2, level 3. I buy the level 3. It is worth it. I buy canvases up here in Canada from a company called Desserts. They're all made in Canada, so they're kiln dried. You just have to do your homework and buy the top one. And sometimes I've had to take the painting off the canvas and restretch it on one that wasn't warped. Sometimes an artist's day in the studio has nothing to do with painting. Let me tell you, nothing to do with painting. I am either doing some social media or some computer work or finishing an edge or framing or doing packaging. You're welcome, Leslie. Okay, so go watch my video from today. We had an art show at Crown and Press and I showed you around. On Thursday, I'm gonna be showing you how I started this one and how I got to that. And then don't forget to sign up at squarefootShow.com for the preview, because you're gonna get that tomorrow night at 8 p.m. That preview is gonna be in your mailbox if you have signed up. And you're gonna see all the fabulous work, over 200 pieces from all these artists that I curated in, and my own pieces, and you can kind of make a wish list. All right, thanks guys. And look, right now I have 25 people in here and 25 likes. Can't ask for any more. Okay, I'm gonna do this again next Monday. Think of some questions. I'm just gonna check in and tell you what's going on in the studio. We'll see you later, if I can figure out how to turn it off. Oh, I figured out how to start a poll.